Yo, what is up guys, Surgical Goblin here and welcome to this new episode. Today's video is sponsored by Jagex. I know I don't normally do these kind of things, but I wanted to let you guys know about old school RuneScape, launching on Android and iOS. All of the adventuring, questing, skilling, PvP and PvE action that people have loved for years is now available on your mobile devices. It is a free game to download and play, and exploring the massive world of RuneScape is a great way to pass the time. The game transitions very well for experienced RuneScape players, but it's also easy to learn for new players. It offers a much deeper and fun experience than just about every other free game on the App Store, and is something you can play for short periods of time, long periods of time, or anything in between that. Thank you to Jagex for sponsoring the channel and helping the channel grow. Thank you to you guys for watching this, and click the link in the description down below for more information. So I would say let's just open to today's episode, guys. So as you see, right now I'm at 6,009 trophies, so I'm actually pretty high in the world. I'm right now 331 in the world, so definitely not bad at all. In today's episode, the goal is to get to the Grand Champion. It will definitely be hard, guys, and maybe even 3 wins away. Like if we, for example, win 30, 30, and then 31 or more, we would actually be able to get to the Grand Champion in 3 wins. But I think today's episode might be a really long one, yeah, depending how well we do, of course. And also, guys, I will be playing with a lockbait deck, so lockbait on ladder, always a little bit tricky for sure with the strange decks on ladder, but also like the triple spell decks, like for example Golem, Tornado, Barbell, Poison, maybe giant triple spells like with Minor or something like this. So definitely a deck, yeah, which can be kind of risky to use on ladder, but it's just so fun to use, guys, and it's one of my favorite deck, yeah, all-time decks. So that's why I'm going to use it in today's episode. As you see, you might have already noticed it, but actually it doesn't have a Goblin Gang. So the main pressure card will be the Prince with, for example, let's say Dark Goblin behind it, or a Prince tanking for a Goblin Barrel. And definitely split lane pressure is also pretty important, with like a Princess at the bridge, maybe even a Dark Goblin at the bridge sometimes to, yeah, kind of chip away or pressure, maybe force out the spell or something like this. So definitely really interesting deck, guys. Rocket is definitely key against beatdown decks such as Golem, like for example a Rocket in defense against a Baby Dragon and a Mega Me and something like that. But enough talking, guys. As I said, it might be a really long episode, so that's why yeah, I will try to hop into the first match as soon as possible. Also, guys, since I'm quite high on ladder right now, it might take a while, yeah, for us to find an opponent. So it looks like searching for opponent take a while, so I would just edit out when we find our first match. Okay, guys, looks like we found our first match. So it looks like we're actually up against someone 5,999. So I don't think we will be able to even get 30 trophies from this one. So it looks like if we win this one, we might need to win 3 more. Let's give him the kisses and let's give him the good luck. I actually tried to give him the thumbs up. Looks like he started with a Goblin Barrel, so I guess I will start off with Red Skulls and an Ice Spirit, trying to negate most of the damage. He did place it a little bit off to the side, so he did get a little bit of chip damage, and looks like we're actually having a mirror lockbait deck. Looks like he does have the Night Toast, so that might actually be in his favor, like because he will be able to cycle quicker, like the Goblin Barrels. But let's see what he drops. He might support the Knight with a Goblin Gang. No, looks like, okay, so looks like he actually has a Hawk Rider as well, so not sure. Okay, let's actually go with a Dark Goblin as well. Looks like he, of course, like still needs to respond to the Prince on the right side. So let's see what he has for the Prince. Looks like he actually has a Skeleton Army, so that's really unfortunate, guys. Looks like he also has a Zap, so the Princess will be able to lock onto the Skeleton Army, luckily. And then we can actually go with a Goblin Barrel, trying to pressure off here. Looks like he goes with another Knight. So unfortunately, like, we did just use the lock like on defense against the Hawk Rider Goblin Gang, so he might actually go with Goblin Barrel right now, aggressive. Let's see if he does. Looks like he will actually do that, so let's go with Rescos, and let's then again go with Ice Spirit on this side. So unfortunately the Goblins actually took it out. That was unfortunate, otherwise like they would have been frozen. We wouldn't probably have taken any damage at all, but still not yeah, much damage at all. So let's go with the Princess for his Princess. Let's see what he drops for the Rescos. He still needs to drop something. Looks like he will go with his Goblin Gang. And I'm actually really tempted to go with a prediction, like a Prince and then a prediction look for his Skeleton Army. He might actually, yeah, I was about to say, he might actually use it on the Princess though. So right now I think his cycle's kind of awkward, knowing that he just used his Skeleton Army and his Goblin Gang. So he'll probably go with a Knight. There's his Knight. Let's then pressure with a Goblin Barrel, knowing that he probably doesn't have a lock, since he already showed a Zap. So as you guys see, he's forced to throw a defensive Goblin Barrel. Goblin Barrel is still there, Prince is still there, Dark Goblin locks onto the tower, and as you guys see, left the tower will be going down. And right now we just need to focus on defense, guys. 1 minute left into the game. Let's go with the Ice Spirit, preventing him from yeah, dropping a Princess at the bridge, trying to get some sneaky chip damage. So let's actually go with a Princess at the bridge. Looks like my iPhone responded. Let's go with a Princess. Looks like he actually decides to go with his Hawk Rider. So let's go with a lock off here. Looks like he actually throws a Tricky Barrel, so that's really good for us. Let's go with the Ice Spirit. Dark Goblin actually managed to survive. Rescos are still there. Princess will be able to take it out though, so let's actually go with our own Princess, knowing that he might even go with something else. Looks like he decides to go with another princess, and right now we just need to focus. I will even ignore the princess on the right side, knowing that he's going for the left side tower anyway. So let's actually go with a look over here, and let's then again go with Rascal. So again he opts to go with a tricky barrel, thinking that I would like keep my lock for the goblin barrel, but instead I can just lock like the princess and the goblin gang there, and then I would just be able to counter his tricky barrel with the Rascal. So actually a really good game, yeah, to start off, kind of like a mirror lockbait deck. But then at the same time, he did have a prince, he did have skeleton army, also knight, like for sure not similar deck, but kind of the same concept. Of course, like he's trying to get chip damage with like the goblin barrel. I guess he also had a Hawk Rider, so as you see, 29 trophies, so definitely not what we needed, but I mean we still might be able to get it in 2 wins, depending like how many trophies we get next win. For sure, if we get, for example, like 24 trophies, if we even win the next match, we won't be able to get it in the next one, but sometimes I might even be able to get, for example, I don't know, let's say 34 trophies or something. So hopefully we will be able to get lucky, guys. If not, I guess I just need to win 3 more matches. Will be definitely tricky with this lockbait deck, but as you guys saw, definitely really solid deck. Managed to win the first match, and I would say let's just hop into the second match, guys. See you guys when we find our opponent. As you guys see, we found the second match, so it looks like 5,978, so definitely not what we're looking for, but it doesn't matter, guys. Let's try to focus, let's give him a thumbs up, and let's give him a good luck. So let's see what he drops. Let's actually start off with a goblin barrel, excuse me, aggressive, trying to see if he has like a lock or something. Looks like he has skeletons and lock, so not that good of a sign. Could be, for example, 2.6 Hawk Rider, could be quick expo cycle deck. So far it's definitely looking like a cycle deck with Ice Spirit and skeletons and the fireball. So again, could be, for example, Hawk Rider, could also be expo, like I'm not sure yet, depends if he shows archers or musketeer. Even like if it drops an ice golem right now, like it still doesn't tell us if it's a Hawk Rider cycle deck or an ice golem. It definitely, or okay, so it looks like he does have Hawk Rider or expo deck, I want to say. So let's see, guys. So the prince will definitely be annoying for him. He does have skeletons, which is a pretty good counter, but let's actually go with a tricky barrel over here, guys. Looks like he does go with a cannon. So cannon with skeletons for sure will be able to counter the prince. Looks like he will be able to lock away the goblin barrel, and then with the help of the prince and a defensive ice golem will also be able to counter the Rascal. So definitely a really tough matchup over here, guys. Not sure how I can yeah, beat this, especially without having goblin gang. Like normally goblin gang Ice Spirit can, for example, shut down a Hawk Rider, like not taking any hits, but right now we actually don't have a goblin gang in the deck, so definitely will be really annoying, yeah, for us to deal with it. But let's go, let's see, guys. So let's go with the Ice Spirit to block his Ice Spirit. Let's see what he drops. Looks like he decides to go with fireball. I think I'll actually go with a prince in this lane, especially knowing that he might be able to Hawk Rider. He might Hawk Rider in the other lane right now, though. Let's see what he drops. So yeah, there you go. There's the Hawk Rider. Let's see if he goes with like a prediction lock. No, looks like he doesn't. So let's actually go with Rascals. Let's then go with a Dart Goblin, and let's see if he drops skeletons. Yeah, so skeletons, Dart Goblin will be able to help kill the skeletons, and also will be able to help kill the cannon. Looks like it will actually also be able to lock a little bit onto the tower. Brings down the tower to 3,058. So definitely not bad. One of the Rascal girls actually locked onto the musketeer. We'll be able to bring her into lock range, I believe. And as you guys see, both towers are, yeah, like the same HP. Let's actually go with a princess. I'll actually keep my lock because often the lock is like can help like the Hawk Rider not get a hit. So let's go with the Golden Barrel. Let's go with the Ice Spirit. Looks like he did miss one of the goblins. We'll be able to get a little bit of chip damage. Let's again go with a prince in the back. Let's actually have the Rascals a little bit higher this time. Looks like he decides to go with his cannon again. So let's go with a Dart Goblin like this. Let's see what he drops. Looks like he actually decides to go with Hawk Rider. There's the prediction fireball. While playing his part, let's go with the Ice Spirit defensive, and let's see what we can do, guys. Hopefully we will be able to at least get some chip damage. Dart Goblin is still alive. Looks like he actually used his cannon, actually wasted his cannon. Let's go with a prince on the left side. Let's then go with Goblin Barrel over here. Let's go with a Dart Goblin in the middle, knowing that he might go with skeletons. Looks like the Goblin Barrel is able to get some chip damage. Prince is still there, guys. Look at the left side. Look at the prince. Look at the Dart Goblin. Look at the princess. He's actually decided, or he actually decided to lock the princess over there. Let's go with Rascals. Let's see what he drops. Let's go with another princess, guys. Let's see what he drops. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's try to cycle to a Goblin Barrel. Let's go with a Goblin Barrel right now. Let's then go with a defensive Dart Goblin. Looks like he did had a really good look. Like he actually managed to hit all of the goblins. Let's go with a Dart Goblin and defensive look. Let's see if he goes. Maybe he will go with. Okay, so looks like he actually decides to go with his cannon. So let's actually have the prince ready, knowing that he might go with a Hawk Rider anytime soon. Let's go with a prediction prince. Looks like prediction prince actually did pay off. Let's go with the Ice Spirit, and let's see if the charge is enough to stop the Hawk Rider. Looks like it still manages to get a hit. So let's actually go with Goblin Barrel over here, guys. Let's then go with Rascals. Let's then go with a Dart Goblin, trying to snipe away his musketeer. Looks like he actually missed the goblins. He actually used the skeletons onto the right side. Let's go with another prince at the bridge, guys, and let's see if we're able to break through. Right now we do need to watch out for a Hawk Rider, but as you see, prince on the left side with a Rascal, prince in the right side is able to charge onto the tower with the help of the Dart Goblin, was able to take it down. So wow, actually a really tough match. matchup, we're able to yeah, win it. Let's give him a good game, let's give him the wall plate, and let's give him a thumbs up. As you guys see, only 24 cups as well, definitely deserve more for that in my opinion. And as you guys see right now, we're actually 38 trophies away from Grand Champion, so I'm pretty sure like we will not be able to get it next win, like unless we, for example, face someone like extremely high and yeah, he gives us like somehow 38 trophies. But I think right now we will be able to, for example, maybe again like 28, and then we need to win another match, guys. Hopefully we don't get another tough matchup, because that was so intense, like playing against 2.6 Hawk Rider Psycho deck. Definitely pretty tough matchup. I was able to keep up the pressure, and as you guys see, like at the end, double lane pressure, wasn't able to deal with it. Like at one moment he even kind of wasted the cannon, and maybe like kind of panicking, I'm not sure. But anyways, guys, awesome match, awesome second match, and looks like again Surgical opponent takes a while, because as I mentioned earlier, we're quite high on the ladder right now. So I guess, oh no, looks like we already found the third match. So 5,982 trophies, so for sure we will not be able to get 38 trophies from this guy. Let's give him a thumbs up, and let's give him the good luck. So we start off with Princess. We have Prince, Goblin Barrel, Rocket. So again, I will just start off with Goblin Barrel. Looks like he does have Furnace, which could tell that he has Royal Giant. Looks like he also has Barbell, and he also has a Fireball. So definitely not a good start, guys. Like seeing a Furnace, a Barbell, and a Fireball. But meaning that, or like, he just used all his spells. So we might be able to do something here. Looks like he also has Lumberjack. So that actually could be really good for us, guys, if he has Lumberjack instead of guards. I mean, still not good, because he has Baby Dragon, Electro Wizard, Fireball, Furnace, and Barbell. Looks like he actually has E-Dragon. But it's better than him having guards. So I'm pretty sure this Royal Giant, guys. Not completely sure, though. Let's actually lock the Furnace. I could activate the King Tower over here with the Ice Spirit, but I think that he actually has Royal Giant, so I'd rather not take a hit and then just yeah, leave the King Tower unactivated than giving him a hit, and the King Tower won't do anything anyways against the Royal Giant. So let's actually cycle with Prince over here, guys. Looks like there's the Baby Dragon, so let's actually go with a Rocket. Maybe a little bit too aggressive, but this way we do get some chip damage, and we do need to, or like he does need to drop something else for the Princess. So let's see what he drops. Looks like he actually decides to go with his Furnace. So, no, a little bit late with the Dark Goblin. Actually tried to keep the Princess alive for a little bit more chip damage. Didn't really work, but let's go with the Prince, knowing that he probably doesn't have... Okay, so let's actually try to trick him over... No, okay, so let's actually go with a Goblin Barrel. Not sure if I should try to trick him in that situation, or actually, like, I'm allowing him to make a really big counter push over here with Lumberjack and Electro Dragon. I think I'll actually let the Electro Dragon lock on, and then I will go with Rascals like this. Trying to counter the Lumberjack and then take some damage from the E-Dragon, but instead like keep the Rascals alive, because otherwise I feel like the Electro Dragon would have taken out the Rascals, and maybe the Lumberjack would be able to lock onto the tower. So definitely looking pretty good over like so far, guys. Brought down the right side tower to 2052 HP, so let's see what he drops. Looks like he does go with another Baby Dragon. Probably should have rocketed that, not sure though. Let's go with a Princess. Let's actually go with a Dark Goblin. Princess might be able to... No, looks like it actually gets Fireball down. So let's go with a Prince to tank. Let's then go with a Tricky Barrel, knowing that he has Barbell and Cycle. Let's see what he drops. Looks like he decides to go with his E-Dragon again. Looks like he decides to not drop his Barbell. So he actually decides to Barbell the Dark Goblin instead. Let's actually go with Ice Spirit over here, knowing that otherwise the E-Dragon will be able to lock onto the Rescue Girls. Looks like it will still be able to lock on and actually kill it, I think. Yeah, looks like it will be able to kill it. Let's see what he drops. Looks like he actually decides to go with his Royal Giant. So let's actually Rocket maybe a little bit too early. Hopefully that actually reaches. Looks like it does reach. So I think that's actually worth it over here, guys. Just because right now, like, we just need to spell cycle, basically. Let's go with a look. Let's go with a Goblin Barrel. Looks like Princess was even able to get another hit. Let's actually go with a Princess like this. Let's then go with Rescos, and as you guys see, that is actually a rocket range. So let's yeah, just save up right now. 5 elixir, 6 elixir almost. Let's go with a rocket right now, and it should be a good game. As you guys see, our right side tower is still really healthy, and the rocket is already there. So let's give him a good game. Let's give him the wall plate, and let's give him a thumbs up. Awesome match over there, guys. Definitely not easy with the E-Dragon, Furnace, like Royal Giant. Actually really interesting that he just played this Royal Giant like so late in the game. Only 23 cups actually from that match, so 6,085 right now. Let's see what number we are in the world. So actually really close to the top 200, 228. And I would say let's just yeah, hoping to hopefully last match. Of course, if we lose right now, it will not be the last match, but hopefully we'll be able to yeah, finish the streak, get to the Grand Champion, and that will be today's episode. Awesome episode so far. So definitely not easy matchups, as I mentioned earlier. Like Lockbait is definitely in a pretty yeah, risky situation, like in the current meta with all the like the barbells, furnace decks, stuff like that. So let's give it a thumbs up and let's give it a good luck. Looks like we found a match. So not sure what this guy is using. Looks like he has skeletons, so could be again like an expo deck or could be a 2.6. Looks like, oh no, looks like he actually has skeleton. Okay, so I guess this is 3 Musketeers with skeletons. Yeah, he's already calling good games, so I guess it's 3 Musketeers with skeletons. and Bedram. So actually pretty bad prints over here, guys. I am forced to lock off here, so definitely really bad prints. We'll be able to take down... Okay, so let's actually go with Rascals like this, hopefully in time. Okay, so looks like it will be able to be in time. That was actually really close, guys, but we'll be able to counter that. So definitely not the easy matchup. Not sure why he called good game. I'm pretty sure he has Barbell and Quick Cycle with Hunter, which will also be able to counter like a Goblin Barrel. And then 3 Musketeers Bedram. So definitely not the easy matchup, but I guess for both it isn't that easy just because we have Dart Goblin, we have Princess. So let's actually go with a Rocket for his Elixir collector there. Like the Musketeer on the right side was able to deal a lot of damage, guys. Brought it down to 2644 HP. So let's see. I for sure should keep my Prince or my Rascals for the Bandit because I don't have a Goblin Gang in this deck, so it will be a little bit annoying if I don't have, like for example right now if you would put a Bandit at the bridge, I can't really do anything, maybe like send a defensive Goblin Barrel, but of course like that's something you never really want to do. So looks like he does go with his 3 Musketeers, looks like he actually goes with his 2 Musketeers into the Princess, so let's actually go with a Prince over here. And let's then actually send a Goblin Barrel tricky. So let's see what he drops, guys. Looks like he decides to go with his Bandit. Let's actually go with a lock for the Princess. Probably should have done it earlier. Looks like he did miss the Goblins. So the Goblin Barrel is able to get a little bit of chip damage, guys. And let's see what we can do. So let's actually go with Rascals, I think. He might pressure the other side with a Bedram. No, looks like he doesn't. So for sure, he's still forced to respond to the Rascals. Like if he ignores this, it will be a ton of damage. So I was about to say, I'm probably expecting a Hunter. Looks like there's the Hunter. Looks like the Rascals are able to lock onto the Hunter a little bit. And let's actually go with a Princess, expecting... Okay, so it looks like he doesn't go with his... He doesn't go with his Bedram, so let's go with a Prince, let's go with a Goblin Barrel. I think that we outcycled him, not sure though, because he cycles really quick. No, looks like he actually decides to lock the Dart Goblin. Prince actually goes for the Collector. Looks like he does have Skeletons to distract, and that was actually really good defense on his part. Still pretty good damage for us though, so let's go with Rascals defensive. Let's see if he goes with his 3 Musketeers. Looks like he might, yeah, looks like he will be able to go, or he will go with his 3 Musketeers. Let's go with the Princess, guys. Let's then go with a lock to make sure like we kill them. Looks like he actually goes with his Collector, so I guess we can go with a Rocket for this, and then we can go with an Ice Spirit onto the right side, making sure we don't take too much damage there. So he might go with a Bandit. Yeah, there's the Bandit. So I guess we're forced to go with Rascals, knowing that we don't really have anything else. Like we could let it charge, but that's just so much damage, guys. So let's actually go with a defensive Prince for his Bedram. Let's see what he drops. There you go. There are the 3 Musketeers, so he will be able to get quite a lot of value over there. Let's actually go, I think... No, let's actually go with lock on this side, trying to cycle back. Let's then go with Dart Goblin, and let's then go with Rascals, like defensive. Probably should have also kept something for this side, just because as you guys see, like it will be able to lock on. So let's go with the Ice Spirit. Princess will be able to help, and as you guys see, he actually used his Goblin, like his Barb Barrel. So we'll be able to go with a Goblin Barrel right now, trying to get some chip damage. Looks like he decides to go with his Hunter and Skeleton. So let's actually go with a Prince and a Dart Goblin defensive for his Bedram. And well, this is actually pretty intense match, guys. Definitely not easy with the Hunter, with the 3 Musketeers. Let's actually go with Rascals offensive with the Dart Goblin. Let's then go with Ice Spirit, and let's then go with a Goblin Barrel. Probably a little bit too aggressive over there, but not sure. So let's see. Okay, so for sure, I guess I will take the damage onto the left side, and let's then go with a lock. But as you see, he actually acknowledges. Let's go with a Dart Goblin, trying to pull the Bandit. Let's see if it will actually dash into the Prince. Looks like it does dash into the Prince, but that will still be a ton of damage, guys. And the Musketeer being full HP, that will probably be a good game. Yeah, as you see, 40 HP. Musketeer will be able to take down the tower. So unfortunately, I think it would have been easier with a Goblin Gang, like being able to distract and counter like the Bedram. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him the well played, and let's give him a thumbs up. So that does put us 2 wins away again, guys. And this will be a really long episode. 6,058 trophies, unless we somehow be able to get 42 trophies. I don't think that's possible. Like if we face the number 1, of course it will be possible. So definitely a really unfortunate match. I'm thinking what I did wrong, like well for sure in the end, like trying to pressure with Dart Goblin and Rascals, like that was definitely a really big mistake. Probably would have been able to defend it, like if I didn't do that. Not sure why I did that. Maybe I thought like I outcycled like his Bedram or something, or his his Barb Barrel. But looks like we found another match, guys. So let's give it a thumbs up, and let's give it a good luck. So let's see what we're up against. Looks like we're up against OP John 10. So I'm not sure what deck he's using. Let's go with the Ice Spirit to cycle. Looks like he does have Tombstone. So Tombstone could be a lot of decks, guys. Could be Lava Hound, could be maybe a Graveyard deck. Sometimes even a Royal Giant deck. So it looks like he does have the Lava Hound. So not sure if I should pressure into the same lane, knowing that then he will just be able to counter push. I guess I should go with that one Rascal over here and then lock his Tombstone, and let's then go with a Goblin Barrel. Actually tricky, so let's see what he drops. Looks like he does go with his Barb Barrel. So Barb Barrel will be able to counter the Rascal Girl, but of course will not be able to counter the the Goblin Barrel, like the Bar Barrel, like on one of the sides. So let's actually go with a Dart Goblin, and let's then go with an Ice Spirit over here, guys. So it looks like the one Rescue Girl actually like helped kill the okay, so it looks like he actually decided to go with Flying Machine. I'll actually ignore it in this case, and I will actually have my lock ready, knowing that he will probably go with his Tombstone. So there's the Tombstone. Look at the Dark Goblin. We'll be able to help, so I'm not sure if the lock was necessary there, but as you guys see, I actually decided to take some damage, and then instead, like, pressure the opposite lane with the, like, the kind of counter push with the Dark Goblin. Dark Goblin got so much value in that situation, and then actually, yeah, went with a Prince in front. Look at the damage to the King Tower, guys. Wow, that might actually be a good game. Look at the damage. We'll be able to bring it down all the way to 1100. Let's actually go with a Goblin Barrel and then with a Princess. Looks like he actually decides to go with a Lava Hound, and that is for sure a good game, guys. Even if he goes with something for the Goblin Barrel, Princess will be able to bring it into Rocket range, and as you guys see, Rocket will be able to take down the tower. So wow, that was actually a pretty quick one. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a wall plate. And let's give it a thumbs up. So again, guys, one win away from Grand Champion. Hopefully this time we will be able to yeah, win it. 22 trophies. So for sure, next one should be enough. As you guys see, yeah, 6,080 trophies right now. So one more win, guys. Hopefully we'll be able to finish the episode right now and get to the Grand Champion. Not sure if Grand Champion right now is actually top 200, because earlier I was like top like 230, I think, in the world. Not sure if Grand Champion will actually be top 200, but let's try to yeah, win the match, and then we will find out, I guess. So it looks like third opponent takes a while, so I'll just edit out when we find hopefully the last match. As you can see, we found hopefully the last match, guys. Looks like we're facing Dimar from Shuriken. 6,046 trophies, so for sure this will be enough, guys. We only need 20 more trophies, so let's give him a thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So we start off with Rescos, Dart Goblin, Prince, and Goblin Barrel. So again, I would just start off with a Goblin Barrel. Maybe I should put it on the safe spot, like in case he has like a Tornado. But looks like he actually goes with his Lumberjack. So I guess I will go with a Defensive Prince, making sure it will actually charge into the Lumberjack. Hopefully he doesn't freeze or anything. Looks like he decides to go with his Mega Minion. So Mega Minion could tell with Lumberjack, could mean, for example, okay, looks like he also has Tombstone, so probably against some kind of lava deck. Let's actually go with a defensive Dark Goblin in the back, preparing to kill the Mega Minion. Let's see what he drops. Let's actually go with a Princess Watch, just making sure like we actually kill the Mega Minion over there. And let's then go with an, oh wow, actually didn't, it actually killed the Dark Goblin. I was about to say, let's then go with Ice Spirit in front to help it, like maybe get some chip damage. So it looks like he actually goes with his Flying Machine. Let's actually have the Rescos ready, waiting a little bit to make sure like the Rescos are in range. And let's then go with, or the Flying Machine is in range of the tower. And let's then go with the Rescos. So let's see what he drops, guys. Let's actually go with a Goblin Barrel in this lane, and let's then go with a Prince into the left side. So it looks like he decides to go with his Lumberjack. Lumberjack actually, I was about to say, Lumberjack might actually go into the opposite lane, but look at the Prince, guys, with the Rescos are able to kill and the Mega Minion and the Lumberjack, and the Rescos will still be able to get a little bit of chip damage onto the tower. One shot of the Resco girl, so that's definitely not bad, guys. So for sure we're up against yeah, again, like a lava, not minor deck. I think he actually already showed a lot of cards, so I think the last cards are like poison, and well, of course, like the lava hound could be like a golem deck maybe, but I'm pretty sure this lava. So let's actually go with a Dark Goblin up high. Not sure if that will actually reach it. No, it looks like it doesn't reach it. So he actually decides to go with his baby dragon over here. Let's then go with the Ice Spirit. Let's actually try to force out his, I'm not sure if he even cycled back to it yet. I don't think he cycled back to it yet. I was about to say, oh no, it looks like he actually did cycle back. So I'm not sure if he will go with his lava hound right now, knowing that he just used his Barbell. Let's see though. No, it looks like he does prepare for defense again, so let's go with a Princess. Let's then go with Rescos, and let's see what we can do. Looks like also let's go with Dark Goblin. So for sure we outcycled his Barbell right now. Right now he actually cycled back to it, so he will be able to use on like the Barbell onto the Goblin Barrel. So not sure if I should have dropped it into the opposite lane, but for sure like he spent a lot of elixir. Well, of course we also spent a lot of elixir. But let's see, guys. Let's go with the Ice Spirit. Let's go with the Princess into the opposite lane. Let's see what he drops. Looks like he actually decides to go with his Flying Machine. Let's go with Rescos to make sure the Princess stays alive, and we actually managed to kill the Flying Machine. Let's then go with a Prince, and let's go with a tricky Goblin Barrel. Rescos might even be able to counter the Baby Dragon. Looks like he actually misses the Goblin Barrel, so that's awesome for us, guys. Let's see what we can do. Let's go with an Ice Spirit like this. Let's then go with a Dark Goblin. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can even keep it alive. Yeah, I was about to say, pretty sure he will go with a Poison though. Let's actually go with a Princess into the Poison, but we'll not be able to kill it. So this way we like, oh, looks like he actually predicted it even into the Poison. I tried to do it a little bit earlier, so he wouldn't predict it, but looks like we are able to outcycle him. And this might be, I think this is, no, this is not enough, guys. 2 HP. I don't want to lose with 2 HP. Looks like he's spamming at the bridge, knowing that it's almost over. But I think it's over, guys. We have the rocket going and the lock going, so that we'll be able to take down Leicester Tower. And as you guys see, we did manage to reach the 6,100 trophies, which is, yeah, Grand Champion. Let's see how many trophies. 27. For sure, that's enough. We only needed 20 more. So as you see, 6,000, I believe, yeah, for sure grand champion, but 6,107. Let's see if it's actually enough to be in the top 200. Looks like we are in the top 200, 189 trophies. So let's actually, yeah, screenshot this real quick. That's awesome, guys. 189 in it. Oh, looks like I didn't make the screenshot. There you go. So actually a really nice episode, guys. It was a little bit of a long episode, 26 minutes long, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. So as you guys see, lockbait is still viable, guys. Lockbait still works, but it's definitely risky, and you definitely yeah, have some really tough matchup to deal with. But hopefully you guys learned from this episode as well. If you did enjoy it, make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I'll host in of my next videos. Bye, guys.